Salmon Run and Splatoon
Oh my
3.
god,
Yo,
guys.
Oh wait,
This isn't supposed to be
happening.
happening. This is literally Splatoon 2.5.
What's going on?
This is Splatoon 2.5. What the frick? This makes no freaking sense, guys. This makes no sense.
Salmon Run being back in Splatoon 3 is gonna ruin the entire Splatoon 3 lore.
What lore, babes? What lore? An entire scenario you made in your head when the first trailer dropped? Because of Little Buddy being a salmonid? And then you thought that Mr. Grizz was bad, and we had to save the salmonids? You thought that was, like, really the lore? It was a theory. And you're gonna say it's ruining the lore when you know nothing about the Splatoon 3 lore? Hello everybody, it's Astro Squid. I just wanted to make a video about the abundance of people complaining about Splatoon 3. Cause you have to admit, it's pretty awful seeing how ungrateful people are lately about this. And it's been getting pretty crazy. Ever since the last sneak peek dropped, a lot of fans weren't happy with Salmon Run coming back. And to be real, at first I was really worried and confused. I too thought about the made-up lore every Splatoon theorist, is that the right word? I guess, I don't know, had. But, you know, as time went on, I realized I shouldn't worry. Why? Because that lore doesn't exist. And like I said, at a degree, I understand why people are freaking out, but I also don't, because the lore doesn't exist. It was something that was created by a lot of people, and everybody kind of went along with it, which is cool. But at that point, it's like, if that really happened, the whole game would be spoiled. Splatoon being here in general is a blessing, and I think everybody needs to know that, because Nintendo didn't even need to make another Splatoon game, but they did, because we wanted it. And I feel like that alone, like, people aren't appreciating that. If you're still unsure, even after all I've said, try watching the older two trailers. Remember that we do get new hair, new and different approach to a story mode, because, you know, we don't know much about that yet. A huge new hub with, like, a bunch of little things I saw that could be, like, a new mode option. And there's, like, so many other mysteries that Nintendo just didn't reveal yet. Nintendo's official Twitter stated there's going to be a lot more news, even after the game is released, which is crazy exciting. I honestly believe that we should just be grateful that we get to see anything from them. I have a feeling that Nintendo is just being a little more lazy with the marketing this time. That, or they're showing older trailers they made a year ago before they showed the newer stuff. They even put in the trailer, in the most recent one actually, that the film that you are currently seeing is not final. So with that being said, the trailer from Salmon Run 2 is probably from earlier development. Please pay more attention, y'all. They probably don't want to spoil anything. If you don't know a lot of information about the game, which we don't, telling you right now, I don't want people arguing with me in the comments, you're jumping to conclusions. It's not healthy for your brain or anybody else who actually wants to buy the game. Save your judgment for when the game actually releases. A lot of previous Splatoon trailers from the older games show off a lot more than what we've seen, and with that being said, I understand why a lot of you are ripping your tentacles out. But newsflash! Not every Splatoon game is going to have the same ritual. So, I'm not too sure what the reason is, but I'm hoping that it's a good one. And that's all that we could really do right now. Hope. I personally do not want a lot of news. I want to jump into the game and blindly see it myself. I believe the game will be good. Possibly great, even. You just have to keep a positive mindset when it comes down to these things. There's going to be more news as time goes on. And hey, there might not be things that are perfect about this game, and that goes for every game. But I highly, highly doubt it'll be bad. Time and patience comes a long way. If you've been playing Splatoon 2 for a while, you're probably well aware about the Octolings being in-game because of the DLC Octo expansion. Octo expansion was a solid 9 out of 10 for me. It was very, very well written, and like everything was just perfect. Speaking of written, what I'm saying right now is not in this script, but I thought I'd add this because Octo expansion was that's all I can say. I know it sounds really cringy, but like, it was so good, so I really don't care. Anyway, so, Octo Expansion was really good, and since it was better than the original campaign in Splatoon 2, that's another reason I'm very excited for Splatoon 3 because of Octo Expansion. Octo Expansion was Splatoon's peak, and I feel like it's only gonna get better from here. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, and hit that bell!